Hi there Cancer, thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 23rd of March. If you've tuned in for some time, you'll know that I often beat the drum for Cancerian people in terms of your talents, your tenacity, and the fact that you often take on responsibility in a kind of graceful way that other zodiac signs don't always realise or see. And this week, with the sun high in the sky in your solar midheaven, it's a chance for you to really show people just what you're made of, your talents. But you have an extra asset, astral asset at your disposal, because the sun is also forging a fantastic link with Saturn, which is in the part of your horoscope to do with the precision of situations. And a combination of confidence and an awareness to the fine detail of how you go about things. So your organisational skills, which are often incredibly strong, can really blossom. This could see you making a fantastic impression if you have an interview, do a presentation, or your determination to improve your lot so that you gain greater recognition and crucially more respect for those talents is also going to be highly motivated. But there's another much sweeter link going on too at the start of this week. Venus is in the most lovely part of your horoscope for friendship and sociability. But there could be one person that you're getting to know more who's very, very different to you. But in Venus's link to Neptune, the first half of this week can see some very delightful conversations shared between you. If you really love the arts, this can also be a great time to engage with these. Your appreciation of the written word and the way performance is carried out is also going to be very strong. So great to see a new movie, go to see a play or a band too. But strangely, in the second half of this week, Venus is actually in a rather mischievous angle with Jupiter, which actually it's one of those squares which does have mainly an upside. It just needs a little bit of handling. It's possible, for example, that you could be a little bit extravagant, particularly around your friends, and it's important to keep a sense of perspective. You could splash out money on something that's not absolutely vitally important and then regret it. So if you want to avoid a clear case of buyer's remorse, don't get too indulgent in the second half of this week, which is entirely possible. Retail therapy can seem ever more attractive to you on the back of this particular aspect. But it also can see you perhaps spoiling people who need to take responsibility for their own situation, especially when it comes to their finances. And finally, on Friday this week, there is a quarter moon in your sign. And however much anyone influential can be impressed by you, you still have to understand the rules of the organisation that you are trying to join or that you live within. And therefore, as much as you may feel more outspoken, whether it's at work or even at home, it's important to try to be quite nuanced in the way you make your points. If you're a little bit too demanding or controlling, by the end of this week, things might not be quite as progressive as they have been earlier on. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.